getting to the end of Supercross, and well, 3 races left, and the years went okay. I don't know, like I feel like it's just okay. Like it hasn't been great, hasn't been terrible. A lot of guys, not to compare myself to others, but there's a lot of guys that maybe have had worse, and some guys that have been better, and I feel like I've just been kind of mediocre, I guess. I've just kind of struggled with putting a whole weekend together. My speed's been good. It feels like every time I get into a good position or like I'm riding good, can get a good finish, I go down caused by something, just kind of getting in the bad place at a bad time. So need to get myself some better starts and get into a better position and make it happen. The tracks this year have been, I don't know, some of them have been good, some of them have been not so good, I guess. But I guess it's just hard because they're not making them that tough, so there's nothing to separate us. You know, you look at lap times, and like from 1st to 15th, even with quite a few top guys out, we're all within, you know, tenths of a second. So it's been tough to just, you know, separate yourself from other people. So that's been the hardest part. Obviously, there's been a lot of injuries this year, and it's been a tough year for a lot of guys. I know at this time of the year, the end of Supercross, everyone's kind of beat up. I'm kind of got a good burn on my arm from first turn last week from Kyle Regal's header. Sprained my wrist, my arm right above my wrist just like last week, and pretty much been off the bike, you know, for almost a week besides the race on the weekend. So trying to let it rest as much as I can and keep it healthy. Nothing that's a major thing, just those little nagging things that we have to deal with. So definitely thankful and blessed for being able to get through the year this far. So try to stay healthy and just keep plugging away. The injuries this year, you know, I'm sure there's a lot of theories of what people think is causing it, whether it be 4 strokes or whatever, but you know, we've been on 4 strokes for a while. We were all in 4 strokes last year, and all of the top guys were pretty good last year, you know, so I don't think it's that. It's I think part of it is just, you know, maybe some bad luck. You know, it's a dangerous sport. It's what we do, you know, it's part of it. So just, you know, stuff happens, and I kind of feel like the easier they make the tracks, which they have been, it almost makes it more dangerous because we're all so close, and we're gonna keep pushing that extra limit, you know, because we're so close, trying to gain time, you know. And when the tracks are really easy and not separating us very much, we're gonna look for it somewhere, and unfortunately we kind of go over the edge sometimes. So I think if the tracks are actually slowed down a little bit, a little more technical and slower, you know, you're gonna have to be more precise, but it's also gonna limit some of the high speed crashes and guys trying to push for that extra limit, you know. So, you know, it's kind of, I guess, how I feel about it. Yeah, I think everybody kind of goes from Supercross to the Nationals with like a fresh mind, you know, kind of maybe new goals, almost like a new season. You know, it is a different series, but still the same season, but it's almost like a different, I don't know, it's just different. You know, we go from Supercross to outdoors. Everyone kind of tries to hit the reset button if they haven't been doing as good, and you get to those first couple races and everyone's going for it, just like they were back in Anaheim 1. So it's important to just kind of, I think, just do my thing and do my best, see where we're at, and just kind of build on it from there. A lot of guys try to go out there and set the world on fire, and they don't, and then they kind of give up after that. So I think that's where one of my strengths are, to just keep pushing to improve each weekend and just keep battling it out. Josh Grant, you know, my teammate, he's been doing a little bit of outdoor testing the last few weeks, and you know, because he was coming back from his injury, so he kind of started with outdoors, so they kind of got a little head start on that, and today's only my 2nd day, so I feel like the bike is really good. Just as a bike, the Kawasaki's a good bike to begin with, so I feel like that's a good baseline, and then we're just working on some little settings today just to get comfortable with, just to ride with, put some time on the bike, and you know, just see what we can work on. So kind of just getting with that right now, but I don't think it's going to be too difficult to get the bike good. It's a good bike to begin with, so it shouldn't be too hard.